under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
First pitch, 6:35.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gallo is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. The Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So now here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Acuna, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he hits at a .364 clip. He's also hit 3 home runs. Now here's the first offering. Morton is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 6. The center fielder.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Cole sets. Here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Adam Duvall is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 men gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Good lead there at 2nd. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the first out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Too low. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
I got 2-1 the count.
All even now, 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 0 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And that's through for a hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass 1st and 2nd with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. 1st and 2nd. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Joey Gallo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are two horrific late swings.
Ready with the 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 3 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Ozzie Albies will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
To 1-2 now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Gardner, a native of South Carolina. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready with the 0-1. 1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
From the stretch, Eddie Rosario swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a swinging bunt. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Freeman, the runner at third. Riley is at second with nobody out. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping in next, Ronald Acuna struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Adam Duvall is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away,
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped up. Urshela is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do. 3
balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit in the air down the left field line. Gallo finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up is Gio Urshela, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch on its way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So two are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-1 home. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Full sets. Here it comes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves strand one. They're up 2-0. And now here is Gary Sanchez. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Acuna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Luis Severino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Acuna digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Fred.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Beaten into the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Gardner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Called strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. In now, Luke Voit. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Smoke toward the hole. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 2. So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on the way. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he lays off for ball 1. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jock Peterson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Not shortstop.
Tyler Matzik gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 68.
Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Austin Riley struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And it's still 3-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
The second baseman,
Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu flew out last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Into the box, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First delivery to him, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Popped up. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So next to bat will be Dansby Swanson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Duvall, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and the lead remains 3-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder,
Richard Rodriguez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Rodriguez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Rosario is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
now
1 away.
the designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
The best
batting,
ones have
first
that late
baseman.
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Luke Voit. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Atlanta took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Charlie Morton notches his 3rd win of the year. Richard Rodriguez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign.